What's good YouTube? Today I'm back with a new video, and today I got a really special video for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about FlightReacts and CashNasty once again and determining why they're actually the most underrated 2v2 duo on YouTube. Yes, I know some may think that I'm crazy right now and that these two will not even work together, but the stats will actually prove you otherwise. In about 4 games as a duo, Cash and Flight have shown that they're not a team to play around with and a team that will battle until the end. Like I said, stats literally do not lie, and I promise you that by the end of this video, you will be shocked. Now with that being said, let's get into this breakdown. First, let's talk about this duo offensively. Here, Flight and Cash are actually really good together. Their chemistry is off the charts and it looks like they push each other to their highest limits. With Flight, he's not the same 1v1 player that does running hook shots and constantly hits this side of the backboard. When teamed up with Cash, his IQ is actually really high. First, he's way more patient offensively and takes smarter shots. Believe it or not, Flight actually drives way more when Cash is on his team, which usually results in makes. To make things even better, most of Flight's threes are actually out of pick and roll situations, which means that he does not force as many shots. Not only that, but his playmaking is also really good. Knowing that Cash is an inside type of player, Flight does a really good job of setting him up with good passes and getting him comfortable enough to get a bucket. He mainly loves doing these chest passes, which are pretty hard to steal and are usually pretty successful. Now to make this even better, Flight is not done there. If he sees Cash getting double teamed or finding trouble with the ball, he does a really good job of moving without the ball and cutting to the open lane. This pretty much gives Cash more space to create and therefore show off his playmaking as well. Now if Flight is tired, then Cash usually goes one-on-one, which is not a bad idea at all. Here he usually drives to the basket and uses his weight to finish at the rim. However, if that's not available, then you know that Cash will take that top of the key 3-pointer and make it. Overall, both of these guys are very unselfish when playing on the same team, and they know when to make the right play or not. Now let's talk about their overall defense. Here, Flight and Cash are actually really good together as well, and it's the main reason why they got these 2 wins versus Kenny and McQueen. With Flight, he finally moves his feet in this setting and does a really good job of stealing the ball from his opponent. He either helps out on defense or pokes the ball from behind, which is high basketball IQ. Now with Cash, we already know that he has Hall of Fame clamps and that he's always going to give it his all. He always has active hands and does a really good job of contesting and blocking shots. Therefore, it should not be a surprise that he's always guarding the best player on the other team, if it's either Kenny, T-Jazz, or destroying. Now when it comes to team defense, both actually communicate pretty well and call out screens for potential switches. As a matter of fact, Flight actually averages about a steal per game in these 2v2s, while Cash averages about a block per game. Once again, they got really good chemistry together, and if they can just improve their stamina a little bit more, then they could get way more wins. To be fair though, they've only played 4 games together, with their record being 2-2. Their 2 losses came against T-Jazz and Jada Bandy and Destroying and King Sid. That right there isn't too bad of a record, and if you honestly look at these 2 L's closely, you can see that both Cash and Flight played against really good competition while not even being 100%. In the first game, Flight had his ankle messed up because of these Curry shoes, and Cash had a lower leg injury mid-game. Now with the Destroying game, we all know what happened. Hey, at least you gotta respect the hustle for Flight, and that's why this duo is so successful together. Now let's get into some individual stats real quick. When playing with Cash, Flight averages about 3.5 points, 1.5 assists, and 7 rebounds per game, while also getting about a steal and 0.3 blocks per game. That right there is not too bad for Flight standards, considering that the games do go up to 11 points. Now with Cash, he's the leading scorer of the 2 and averages 7.3 points per game, 0.8 assists and 9.8 rebounds, while also getting 0.2 steals and 1 block per game. Once again, really efficient stuff right there, and I just hope that these 2 guys can play together soon. To conclude this video, Flight and Cash are an amazing duo together. Both hustle, drive to the basket with a purpose, pass really well, and take smart shots for most of the game. The reason I say most is because they do need to improve their shot selection when it comes to late game situations, but once again, that comes with more reps and more games played. And that pretty much concludes this video. What do you guys think of this Flight and Cash duo? Who do you think that they can beat in future IRLs? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and turn on those notifications so you know when I upload a new banger. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace out.